Welcome back with a new math tutorial. In this video we're talking about surface area of the triangular prism. As we said before, the meaning of the surface area, the sum of the areas of all faces. We know that the prism is a three-dimensional shape that has two bases are parallel and congruent. In the triangular prism, the base is a triangle. So we have here, that's the first triangle for the first base, and that's the second triangle for the opposite base. A line segment which joining between them defined by the height. To find the surface area of any prism, even if this prism is a triangular or rectangular, we will use the formula that surface area is equal to the perimeter of the base multiplied by the height, which is the height of the prism, line segment joining between the two opposite bases, plus 2 multiplied by the area of the base. So number 1, we need to find the perimeter of the base. Number 2, we need to find the area of the base. Number 3, we will find the surface area. So we'll find the perimeter of the base. As we can see that we have here a triangle. So identify the triangle and identify the sides. The first side here equals to 1, and the second equal to 1, and the third one also is equals to 1. So the perimeter will be equal 1 multiplied by 3, or 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is equal to 3. We measure the perimeter by using the length unit, which is centimeter. Now we need to find the area. The area of the triangle is half times base times height. So that's half, or now we need to find the base and the height. The base now is equal to 1, and the height is the length of the line segment which is drawn from the vertex to the opposite base, which is 0.9. This height must be perpendicular on the base. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be equal 0.45. Because we are talking about the area, so the answer will be 0.45 squared centimeter. Now we need to find the surface area. As we said before, the surface area is equal to the perimeter of the base multiplied by the height plus 2 times the area of the base. The perimeter of the base is equal to 3 times the height. As we said before, the height of the line segment, or the length of the line segment joining between the two opposite bases, which is 2, plus 2 multiplied by the area of the base, which is 0.45. Now 2 times 3 equals 6, plus 2 times 0.45 equals 0.9. So the answer will be equal 6.9 centimeter squared. In question number 2, we need to find the surface area. So number 1, we need to identify the base. The base is a triangle, so that's the 3 sides of the triangle, and we need to identify the length. The length of the first side here equal to 6, so the opposite one also will be equal to 6. The side here equal to 6, so also the opposite will be equal to 6. The third one here equal to 6, so the opposite also will be equal to 6. Now we need to find the perimeter, because all of the sides are equal, so it will be 6 multiplied by 3, the answer will be equals to 18. If the sides are not equal, so we just add them, because the perimeter is the sum of the side length. Now we need to find the area of the base. To find the area of the base equal to half multiplied by the base multiplied by the height. The base now equal to 6, and the height is equal 5.2. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be equal 15.6 squared centimeter. Now we need to find the surface area. As we said before, the surface area equals the perimeter of the base, which equals to 18, multiplied by the height. The height is the length of the line segment joining between the two parallel bases, which is 7. So I'll multiply 18 by 7, plus 2 times the area of the base, which is 15.6. 18 times 7, you will find that the answer will be 126, plus 2 times 15.6, it's equals to 31.2. By adding the two numbers, you will find that the answer will 157.2 square centimeter. In question number 3, we need to find the surface area. At the first, I will identify the base. The base is a triangle, so we can find the perimeter of the triangle by adding the sides, because the sides are different. We have here 8 plus 15 plus 17. The answer will be equals to 40. Now we need to find the area. The area will be equal half times base times height. Because the triangle is right angle triangle, so we'll just use the legs. Will be 15 multiplied by 8 times half. The answer will be equal to 60. 60 squared unit, because we are talking about area. Now we need to find the surface area. As we said before, the surface area equal to the perimeter of the base, which is 40 multiplied by the height, which is the line segment joining between the two parallel bases, plus 2 times the area of the base, which is 60. Now 40 multiplied by 20 equals to 800, plus 2 times 60 equal to 120. By adding the two numbers, you will find that the answer will be 920 squared unit. In question number 4, we need to find the surface area. So number 1, we need to identify the triangle. The triangle, because we have here the base as a triangle. We have 4, 7, so the third side here opposite to 5.7. So the third side is 5.7. And 8.6 will be the height of the prism. So step number 1, find the perimeter of the triangle. The perimeter of the triangle is the sum of the side lengths, 5.7 plus 4 plus 7. By adding, the answer would be equal 16.7 meter. Now we need to find the area of the base. Area of the base, because the base has a triangle, so it would be half times base times height. The base equals to 4 and the height is equal to 5.7. By multiplying, you will find that the answer would be 11.4 squared meter, because we are talking about area and the area measured by squared unit. Now we need to find the surface area. The surface area is equal to the perimeter of the base multiplied by the height. We said the height is equal to 8.6 because it's a line segment joining between the two parallel bases. So it will be 8.6 plus 2 times the area of the base, which is 11.4. Now 16.7 multiplied by 8.6, the answer will be equals 143.62 plus 2 times 11.4, the answer will be equal 22.8. By adding the two numbers, you will find that the answer will be 166.42 squared meter. If you need to round to the nearest tenth, now we have 4. So if you look at the right, you will find that 2 is one of the weak numbers, so it doesn't change anything. So the answer will be 166.4 squared meter. And that's how can we find the surface area of the triangular prism.